Hi, welcome to Obachanchatter. Today is January what's my kid to say? The 19th. It's like at 8 o'clock. Tennessee time. That's central. And it is snowing outside. My grandkids have been home for an entire week. A whole week. Their off schedule is ridiculous, but they're sleeping now, which is not good because they sleeping past this time and they're gonna be up all afternoon getting on people's nerves. So anyway, that's not what you're here to talk to me about. We're here to recap the Real Housewives of Miami season 6 episode 12, Sink or Swim. And might I say, let me say a little prayer first. God, forgive me for the things that I may say. I don't want to offend anything or anybody. I'm just talking, fun and whatever, but I ain't trying to do no damage to nobody. So, with that, let's say amen and let's get this thing started. And when I say sink or swim, nobody sank. Kiki and Julia modeling. I was disappointed that they didn't put them in suits that showed more of their skin. They put them in older model bathing suits to me, even though fashionable. They was rocking them. They was. They took that was awesome to see. So anyway, we start off. We got Larsa pulling on her daughter to make a TikTok, and she's trying to hug her or something, and she's like, "Get off of me! Get off of me!" I want her off of me too. So we got Julia talking to this guy, and she like, I guess a manager, and she's like, "I put everything off." When I found out Martina had cancer, all her up with mobility shit, and I was like, "What was you doing though, for real?" I mean, I like you and shit, but what was you doing besides housewives? Because Martina was about to say, "This goat milk and eggs is not keeping your farm afloat. You have to sell some of these motherfuckers, or we got the while we're gonna have to be eating some of them." So anyway, with her doing this modeling, modeling job, she excited because she said now she can feed her goats. So she gets the clothes on the runway, and she walked real stiff. She did. She walked like a 80s model, low, me some shade that what's her name, Alexia, dog ass, horse ass looking said about her, but she walk was kind of stiff, but she was excited. I wouldn't have been able to do that shit. Yeah, I would. I would have did that shit. I would showed off though. I'd have fell, bust my ass, cause I'd be like, I'm this age and I'm walking in a New York swing thing, and I'm just gonna show my ass, cause they might not ask me to come back next time, and I'd do that shit and bust my ass. But anyway, when she was there, you could tell she was nervous. And they was like, "You want you to close the show, just be comfortable." And she was talking about back in the day. That back in the day, that shit would never happen. Not closing no show, not unless it was a fashion show for old ass ladies, and they didn't have that. They should have something like that though. But back then they just been modeling shit like gabardine and seersucker and shit. And I'm still don't wear that. I don't even think people make it no more. Seersucker. Gabardine. So anyway, I see right here. I said she walked kind of stiff. So they're gonna let her close out the show. And so she said she got some goat money now. So anyway, we got Kiki showing up the spot. And then she said she has been modeling swimwear since she was 15 years old. And they showed the pictures that the collection of pictures that they had of Kiki. She was beautiful. She was ever since she was a little. She was, you could tell they had taking pictures with a couple of her family members, a few of the girls in her family or cousins or something. In the photo, she was the skinniest and the tallest thing there, but she was beautiful. She took some beautiful pictures, and she said that She did good with swimwear, and her family was like, "Fuck that, we Haitian, you don't be around here showing no skin and shit." So they kicked her out. So she said she had like she worked at Burger King. She was like sleeping on people's couches, and she finally made it. So she was kind of crying a little bit because you do that when you realize sometimes you cry about that struggle, but it's a happy cry that look what I done now. So I was so happy for her. I really was. So I said her pictures was fabulous because they were. So anyway, Kiki get out of the ride and she looked hell good in that body. She went black, and I said I cried. Yeah, a little bit when she was crying. So her family, because her family had kicked out. So now we're at Gertie and Russell, and they out on a date to eat, and she looks beautiful sitting across from Russell, but you can tell she in the foul mood because she was like, if they go in here and get this shit and they miss something, they can fuck that. They ain't going back. And Russell said, they have to go back. She's like, dang, I'm not. You not cutting on me every 2 weeks and shit. And so she was talking about something with cancer where she needs to fall above the 25% some shit, and how shit came in at 29, which means she would have to do chemo. So she was like, Russ, I'm to give Russ, I just ain't made for this shit. So he said 3 times, 10 times, thousands of times. He didn't say that, but he was like, "You got this shit you got to deal with." So she said, I said she looked pretty, and Russell said she's sad because she was sitting around watching Sopranos. Sopranos good, man. I love Anthony. Ooh, for Sopranos, Tony. I want to be that motherfucker. He a fat fucking bald. Well, I don't know what the fuck he was. His Italian bald, big head, like to eat, talk, couldn't hold a conversation in a business room to save his life. That motherfucker was sexy to me. I don't know the way he talked or the way he threw shit around. I could watch some of The Soprano all weekend too. So anyway, her face looked crazy, man. So anyway, we see Lisa. And I was like, where the fuck is Lisa going? To look at a 21,000 square foot house. Bitch, you getting a divorce. Who the fuck, what do you think you getting? So anyway, she walking through the house. She's like, that'll do. And, oh, my house. Bitch, that's Lenny house. Apparently, because if you're looking for another one, that's Lenny house. My house had, I said, oh, this room, it will be all right. This room's fine. So anyway, so they sat down on the couch, and that's what the ladies was trying to tell us. Crazy ass. I like Lisa. Like for her to be a blonde haired, skinny lady with big ass titties, they look big to me. They look big for her body to me. But to me, but she look good. She rocking well. You getting a divorce this month? That's not your house. You compare he done if you looking for a house, that means that's not your house. That Lenny's not letting you have this house. So anyway, she's sitting in something that's $5.3 million. Says like what you want a mortgage. She ain't do shit. She started working at Burger King and she didn't do no more accounting classes. Mortgage, what's that? I don't know. I be like, bitch, why is you wasting my time? Dude, you got 5.3 million or not. This it's coming shit is not gonna work. And then when Jody said she had a sweet deal on the table, he was being nice to her. He was giving her everything she was asking for, and he said one thing that went left. Lisa, shut the fuck up. Let Lenny have what Lenny wants so Lisa can get what Lenny got. That's all I'm saying. You making this like, she's like, it's getting nicer. He just say stuff. He start talking. Yeah, he gonna talk, bitch. You ain't got nothing to bring to the table but some children. The fuck? Yeah, this dude, even Jody was like, he is the new boyfriend, and this motherfucker sitting in negotiation, telling her, sign, dude. She just want this shit to last. I think she know once she signed these papers, she don't have nothing else to do with him no more. Fuck Lenny. She got no say about nothing. She got no parts in him. And I don't know if that's the issue that she dealing with or not, but she bullshitting. Cause this dude said she was giving anything she wanted. He was giving her a nice little. He was giving her if he was gonna give her $5.3 million for a house, even though her house is worth 55 million or 80 million. She don't. That ain't the thing. The thing is, bitch, you don't have no money. And why is you trying? You don't know what your money gonna like in the future, Lisa. You are starting a company for yourself and shit. But why would you take on something that's 21,000 square feet? You know why you would take it on? Because you don't know that you got to maintenance that motherfucker. Because you never had to deal with that shit. Because Glenny cares for everything. Bitch, you crazy. You better sign them papers. And he said she just won't be. She said, well, he would just shut up. No, bitch, you shut up. You got to secure some stuff. You got to secure the bags in the house and the car. You don't need no. He probably was like, I want the Rolls Royce, and he was like, I want the Rolls Royce, and he was like, no, you can have the Royce, but that's the smaller one. I need the big one for the kids. Like she just be fucking with him. So Julia rolled up in that black to do her shit for the runway show. I would say she owned that. And she talking with the designer, her daughter on the phone. Said, next year when I walk, you be here. You ain't gonna ask you back. You was too stiff. But you was okay, but you was stiff. So the designer talks to her. Oh, that's nice to meet you. Okay, goodbye. I'm busy, bitch. Little girl. Okay, so anyway, Gertie come in, she bad in that lime green. Shit, this bitch don't let she got no cancer, y'all. I'm telling you, I know she got it. Cause I know she wouldn't lie to us. And I got Adrian look sloppy. She got that big ass pink man suit on with that black thing with the shrilly shit. She came there looking fucked up. But when she went to see Emilio Estefan or whatever the fuck that guy name is that's making everybody stars, she was dressed like her ass was Shakira. So everybody moved to the floor because it was time to watch the model. And but before then, Nicole tell Adriana, she said, you know what, you did that bullshit with Alexia and Marcel. You said that you wanted that girl to come, and not just okay because I kind of knew her by way of proxy or somebody else, but you did some bullshit. You didn't tell me that she wanted to come to start no bullshit because I would have told you immediately. Not at my party. She could do this shit somewhere else. I want to have a good time at my party. And she said, you want to. So Kiki said, you didn't know Nicole. Nicole said, hell no, I didn't know she was coming to start no. I knew she was coming, but I didn't know she wasn't coming to do no bullshit. I didn't know that dead Alexa and her shit was like that. She said, I didn't know that shit. So anyway, Alexa and them come in, and I was like, she walked right to Nicole, and I was like, they getting ready to fuck with us. And she was like, oh, hi, I'm good. And Nicole said, I'm happy to see you. And Alexia was like, oh, you are? She was like, of course. Oh my God, what did Marshall have on? She like, what's them kids? Chris Cross and Mickey jump, jump. The Mac Daddy and Mickey jump, jump. She have some shit. I don't know, had writing all over it. It was somebody designed it, but it didn't look good on her. It looked too youthful for her. She thinks because she little, I hate motherfuckers. I hate motherfuckers that when they too big, they think they can win everything. And when they too little, they think they can win everything. And you can't. You cannot win everything. That shit you had on almost swallowed her up. So anyway, Lexia knows, she says this is Kiki, this is Julia and Kiki and whoever moment, Julia moment, and she don't want to ruin it, but they could talk and they'll talk about it later. So yeah, I was like, they about to ambush you, bitch. They about to fuck with you. Kiki looked good. She looked cute. So anyway, I don't know, Nicole looked okay. So she just so Alexia's bullshitting Nicole like she keeping it calm. It's Marcel having a hard time trying to keep herself together. So I said, I don't know what that black is that Kiki wanted. It's like she just got rags and pieces just tied all across her, like a big ass head scarf. She wrapped around here. I'm gonna wrap it around here. I'm gonna cover up my ass and my cooch. I like it. I guess it's a dress. I love it. Or pantsuit or something, whatever. It's nice. So anyway, Julia said I said she looked good. It should take a lot of bravery to walk down there, but she really don't. She walking like she's scared. So Kiki said she did good, but she wish she would have did more skin. They're gonna cover your ass up, Kiki, too, and you got a nice body. So they look good for over 50. But she do look scared in the face to me. To me. So here we at where we at now. Now, um it's over with, and he begins to ambush. So Adrian and they got some little spot out on the terrace, and they talk. And fucking Marcel, let's go. And so they sit down, and Marcel immediately goes, now let's stop playing around, pussy putting around the bush and get into it. And then the whole time she's sitting there and she got a fucking hand shielding her face because the sun is blaring straight in her. And she's like, I can't see here. I got to move. Bitch, you the one who, when you sat down, everybody sat down. You said over here, and that's where everybody went. So anyway, once she get herself adjusted, because I put in, bitch, you the one who sat in the sun. She said, your loyalty is to us, not to know Anna, and you should have. And she was like, I didn't know what was going on. Y'all left. She said, that's right, you left, but you should have got rid of her and called us to come back. If you would have called us, we would have come back. If you would have got rid of her, I've been like, if this ain't some mean girl shit, I ain't never seen one. What? Yeah, bitch, you left on your own. I'm not calling you. You know where everybody at. You know where the fuck you left me at. I'm not calling you. And if you wanted to be there, I'm not gonna tell somebody that came and plus one somebody, hey, you gotta leave so they can come back. Man, fuck y'all. Get y'all piece of cake after the party. That's all I'm saying. This dude was mad, and she said, "You gotta be careful." And it was you, and then I was like, man, and then I was like, God damn it, Alexa's so goddamn jealous. She's so damn jealous that she gonna make. Nobody's gonna believe what you said. What she say? It doesn't matter what it looks like. It's what the setup. She said it's how you. Yeah, it's. I said it don't matter what it look like, what the setup is. What matters is how you tell them that the setup went, because that's what they're gonna choose. They're gonna choose the one that you said, Lexia. So I said it's just jealous on the concept. Well, I don't even know why Nicole can't see this. Bitch, you got a nice looking ass man. Y'all building houses. You getting the house on fire. At least you're trying to stay on it, bitch. You get one, and y'all bought the house and totally demolished that motherfucker. Yeah. So Anthony can remodel it. And while they was remodeling your shit, this nigga looking for a boat. And then you sit here and tell her, hey, I might not can't come to Mexico until I might have to meet y'all at Mexico because I will be at the World Cup. I don't even know why Nicole worked. I don't have so many goddamn babies for Anthony. I had to get married to him first, but we have a whole lot of babies. He's a good ass. I don't know if he whoop her ass or nothing, but when I see him on the show, he talk a little bit shit. But in there, it's never really to her. It be to about the other people. So I'm just like, don't you see it? Don't you see it? And then when it was time for not for Adriana to have her confession, and she was like, she jealous. I was like, thank God somebody trying to see it. And Julia said it. Julia said she cute. She got the fashions. She got the private plane. She got the pilot boyfriend. She got the yacht. She got the fucking house. She going to the World Cup probably on this motherfucker yacht or on his boat. This motherfucker got a helicopter. She jealous. And you can't win with that. The only way you can win with jealousy is by killing it. And the only way I think you can kill is the other person that's just. You gotta die, or you gotta pray to motherfuckers that they be free. She jealous. She ain't looking at your kindness, nigga. She's looking at what kind of shit you got. Yeah. She ain't looking at your heart, because you got a nice heart, Nicole. Nice as a motherfucker. She is nice, but she don't play no bullshit. But I'm just saying she's very, very kind. They always doing something to her. And she like that shit roll off her back. And I'll continue, but girl, fuck them. You don't. I'll be your goddamn friend. You ain't gonna want me hanging around with you all the time. Turn around, it's time to go do some shit, and I'll be like, you gotta pay for it. So anyway, they're just jealous. So anyway, Larsa come in. Well, her friend, she at the end of the conversation and shit, right? Right? No, she come right into the conversation. And first thing out her mouth was, Adriana, what was Anna gonna say? And Adriana couldn't wait. She was gonna say something about your financial business and that you struggling and you gotta move. She was just Adriana just letting all that shit pull about Alexa. And I think Alexa was trying to shut her up. And so anyway, Nicole just let them go back and forth, and she was like, for real. That lady ain't never say nothing about Alexa. When she was around me, she always talked about Marcel. And the thing she told me was that watch out for Marcel because she's sneaky. And Nicole said she ain't had to tell me that shit because I've experienced Marcel. So I watch her. So anyway, I said Nicole going to the Stanley Cup. They probably want to kill this bitch. I'm telling you, they so jealous. So I said she'll figure it out. So anyway, I said that Kiki designer he made bad bathing suits. The other lady her shit was a little bit dowdy, but I like this the black guy. I should have known black guy. He had his and he a man and he a black guy. They they know the eye. So anyway, Kiki walks. They put them in the clothes on her, and I thought it was funny, and I'm gonna steal this line. She says, "What an amazing situation to be in." I said, "I'm stealing that. What an amazing situation to be in." So anyway, the girls run. Thank you, Kiki. Can I have that, Kiki? Can I have that? What an amazing situation to be in. I like it. I'm stealing that. So anyway, the girls congratulate Kiki, and it's the after party, and I'm overcome by some shit. You ain't gotta buy me flowers, but if I ask you to stay for my party. Them bitches, cause Kiki had told them I'm having a after party. She put an after party together. So at the end of the event, her event, they got in the party van, and it was so much heavy traffic outside and so much confusion, I guess, because it was Fashion Week. These bitches started getting up saying, "Girl, let me get out here and go home." They just started breaking up our goddamn party. And I was mad at the motherfucker because I said, because to me, Kiki, the dark skinned one, don't nobody pay her no attention. That's why she opened up her mouth. She got to say shit. She got to. She got to be running her mouth. Another nice kids. No, they're not. I'm sorry, y'all was watching TV. They got Usher on the front of Vogue, and it said the Super Bowl MVP. It's got all these boys. But I was like, it's 2, 4, and he don't got that many kids. He could afford that many kids, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's some lady that's character that's cream. She's I don't know. I don't know. But see in the front of the bowl. I'll figure it out later. So anyway, I'm sorry for that. I got distracted. So anyway, everybody leaving after her at the party. Adrian and Julia, they wound up staying, right? So so whoever was in the fucking van, I was like, them the real ones, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause that shit really, really hurts. So anyway, we see that Julia brings Alexa to the farm, and the Alexa is talking to her. Hmm. That felt a little funny right there. Alexia is talking to her, and she hating everything. I was like, this bitch can't stand to be around nothing natural. No, nothing natural. Everything she fuck with gotta be artificial. She's like, I'm really not liking none of this, and we go in the house, and Julia is like, kind of like fucked up with it, like what? So anyway, um, that's when Alexa started telling Julia that they go inside the farmhouse to sit down and have a drink or two. Matthew just had me a little swallow something. This is some tea. I'm so glad that the ice is melting in it because it was kind of strong. It needed to be watered down. So let's just start telling Julia how proud she is of her. And hey, I want to go to Mexico, and I really want to go to Mexico because it's on your birthday, and it's Pride as well. And I know you like to celebrate Pride, and I need to go because when Frankie got hurt, I prayed to Saint Guadalupe, and he's in Mexico, but I mean, I think he's singing everywhere, but she want to go and celebrate that. So anyway, immediately when I see Larsa and Marcus, my stomach start hurting because they're about to do that podcast. And Lassa and Marcus get ready to start their podcast when Alexia called and invite her to Mexico. But she makes sure Lassa, before she says anything about going to the trip, that she tells Alexia, "I'm so sorry you have to move to a small apartment." I could have swore I heard her say that. If I didn't, somebody can put that in the comment. That's not what she said. But I thought that's what she said, and I wasn't gonna rewind it because I ain't give a fuck if that's what she said. Because I just believe that's what she said. She gave some shit. So anyway, when she get off the phone with her, they was like, "Oh my God, we can't do no more than 4 days. 5 days is our limit." Um, and I was like, "You'll be fine." And he said, "Yes, during the time that you're in Mexico, I'll be in Paris during Men's Fashion Week. I think he walking for somebody low key." And he was trying, I guess he was trying to be low key. So anyway, he is tall. So they said when their name of their show is called Separation Anxiety. So then they started talking about kids or something, the age difference. And he was like, "There's a big age difference between me and you, but if it was the other way around, would nobody give a fuck? They'd still say something." So anyway, she done told this man when she was over at the Kardashians a couple years back, about 10 years back, when she was hanging out with them, being the Kim lookalike or trying to be. She was wondering if she should get her eggs extracted, and she sure did extract 11 of them. So, so he got it. I think he got 12 months for them to get an egg going, cause she gonna lock this motherfucker down. He a gazillionaire. She ain't going nowhere. She smart. She know how from a basketball player to a player who know basketball shit, but don't play. His daddy got the money. He wealthy. So she got to get him. She trying to lock that bag down. So she got to lock that egg down. So we at Gertie house, and this is funny shit to me. She playing cards with one of her husband, one of her sons. Look, they're playing Uno or something. And Alexa here call her, right? And she like, what she say? Got there playing the card game. So she said they her caregivers and they take care of her. She in the chemo zone, so she said, "I was sorry." She was telling her I was gonna. She was telling her, "Oh, how chemo was. I'm in the zone." And she real upset about it. She said, "Oh, okay. Well, I mean, fuck it. I forgot all about your cancer because that's how Alexa was acting. Like, hey, girlie, I heard, but I was calling you to invite you to Mexico." So she's like, "After you told me this shit, I had no words." So she was like, "It's Julia's birthday, and it's also Pride. And there's gonna be a whole bunch of shit going on. I got all these activities and shit playing, but I don't think when girl said, "Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to make it." I mean, I probably clean myself up to go. How about I laugh my ass off? I was like, "Girl, get the fuck out of there." Don't ask me why. I don't know because she need her check. If they pay you per episode or what, or pay you before episodes, and if you don't show up, you gotta get your money back. But she was backpedaling like a motherfucker. And I don't think she got problems with money because ain't she like a number one decorator, designer, or some shit? So anyway, we have Adriana Shakira showing up at the studio, and Julio Iglesias, or how the fuck this man is, whoever is, he very important. Emilio Esteban, I mean, I heard him over the years. I ain't trying to disrespect him, but I don't really say his name well. And he was asking her, "Oh, how do you dress?" And she was like, how can you, if you dress the spirit, you feel the spirit. And he was telling her be still and shit. And she was like, "I want to go to Mexico." And he was like, "You performing down there?" She was like, "I don't know." And he was like, "Well, I know some people. We're gonna have you sing this song right here." And she was like, "Okay." So she got in the booth and she fucked up a couple times, but he was like, I got you. I got you. Don't worry about it, Shakira. Want to be? Get your ass down there, shake it around. A couple. You go down there and go to work, and you good. And let me go back to Lawson and Alexia, cause when Alexia called Losser. She was sitting with her boyfriend, and she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you gotta move to a small apartment." And then she was like, "Yeah, I want you to go to Mexico." And she's like, "Ah," and then Lawson made it about herself. Then my tequila company, my distribution place is down there, so I was like, and Alexia just cut her off. I got all kinds of shit planned up for every day, so I was like, "Damn." So anyway, with that, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent 30 minutes and 21.5 seconds with me, and I'm so happy you did. Thank you for being here, and I will get on another recap in just a minute. And I mean that shit. You're gonna see another one pop up right behind this one. Bye.